Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront Updates, and a bit of a rambling video where I wanted to talk to you guys about some different things surrounding the channel. There's not gonna be any Battlefront news in here, but I talk about some of these things during the live streams, but I figured I wanted to make a video because I had quite a few topics I wanted to go over, including the current state of the channel, the future of the channel, some YouTube features that I'm gonna be testing out, and so on. And I figured I'd simply just sit down and talk to you guys and have some gameplay in the background. So if you're only here for Battlefront news, this video is not for you, but if you care about the channel, how's it going, the future, and so on, feel free to listen through and leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I will make sure to read through and respond to as much as possible. So before we get into the more state of the channel questions and the future and so on, I want to just go over a couple of kind of feature changes or things I'm doing with the channel. The first thing you might have noticed is that my streams are now unlisted, which means that when I'm streaming they're public, like always. There's no difference at all if you're watching the streams live, but after the streams are concluded they are unlisted, which means you can't see them on my video page and they won't show up in the subscription feed. And the simple reason to this is that I saw a big conversation out on Twitter between some of the biggest streamers on YouTube who were saying that they've noticed a drop of subscribers and drop of less views on their other videos when they did live stream more on YouTube. And even the head of YouTube Gaming responded saying that they were aware of this and are looking into it. So I figured I'd simply try what a lot of them suggested, doing the streams unlisted. But keep in mind, you can still find them, you can still watch them. The finished stream won't pop up like a video in your subscription feed, but you can still find them easily. All you gotta do is go to my channel page, click playlists, and then head over to the live stream playlist. All my live streams will always be available there, even if they're hidden on my actual video page. So if you still want to watch my streams after they're done, you can still do so, they simply won't show up in your subscription feed. I'll see if this is a permanent change or if I'm just testing it out for now. And I know YouTube Gaming is also going to come out with a statement regarding this topic, simply put. So we'll see how I do it after that. And moving on, my Instagram, something I haven't plugged a lot, but I would love it if you guys would follow me out on Instagram, as when you hit 10,000 followers you can put links in your Instagram stories, which for instance when I'm live streaming is going to make it a lot easier. As of right now I think I'm sitting at about 8,200 followers, so I'm not too far away, but I would really appreciate if you guys head over there and follow me. It's simply BF Updates. I'm not super active at posting there, but I do post quite a lot of Instagram stories, so those you will see, although I might not be posting a lot of normal posts. But yeah, BF Updates, link to that will also be in the description below. Next thing I wanted to talk about are YouTube premieres. You might have seen these pop up the last couple of days because they've been pushed out to, I think, everyone on YouTube. And what a premiere is basically a mix of a live stream and video, I guess we could say, because it means I put up a video and schedule it like you normally can, but it's going to be publicly scheduled, which means that, let's say I want to release some gameplay at 6 PM tonight, I could put it up at 4 PM and it will show up as a premiere in your subscription feed, where you can click in, you can chat in the live chat, you can leave normal comments, you can send super chats and things like that. And once it goes live, it will be played from start to finish and you can't skip forward. So it's going to be like you're watching it together with everyone else in the chat. You can send super chats, you can discuss it with me, and then once the entire video has been played, let's say 10 minutes, it becomes a normal VOD or normal video, and at that point it's just like normal. You can watch it, you can scroll back and forth. So it's only about before the actual publish of the video and during the publish that it's going to be different, but when it's actually live and you will see it in your subscription feeds, it's going to be like normal. It's a way for them to try and get more live interaction into normal videos, and obviously also an income source with super chats and such during the actual premiere of the video. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna use this. I think I might try it out if I have some bigger videos. It's not relevant for a news video or something that's not that important, but if I've worked a lot on a big video, or if I've got maybe some exclusive gameplay at some point, I could probably use the premiere so you guys know exactly when it's coming up, and you can chat and you can watch it live and so on. I have seen a lot of people use it, but I've not really seen a lot of people get super chats. I mean, I get a fair bit of super chats during live streams, but this is kind of limited because it's only for as long as the video is, and you can obviously send super chats before the video is live, but I don't really understand why someone would do that either. So yeah, I'm not sure how well this format is gonna work, but if you see it in your subscription feed from me, now you know what it is. I thought I'd let you know nevertheless. And then we have Off the Battlefront, which has kind of slowed down a little bit right now, simply because it takes a lot of time to make those videos compared to a normal one, because usually I need to have at least 1 or 2 more people, one who films, often Jimmy, and maybe someone who is with me in the video, like Hank for instance. So there's a lot more planning, a lot more time behind it, and unfortunately the videos aren't doing that well. Still getting a couple of thousand views, so I'm happy about that, and the people who do watch them are very supportive and say that they really like them. So we'll see what I will be doing. The last one was, for instance, a event vlog, and I'm hopefully gonna be doing more of those. And if you have any suggestions on videos I could do like that, it could be anything really. I think I need to just think a little bit outside of the box. It doesn't just have to be me cooking at home or me testing something at home. It can be anything. I could go out to play frisbee golf, or I don't know, you know, the opportunities are endless. I don't have any boundaries for that series. And while we're talking about events, I will be at DreamHack Winter between December 1st and 2nd. I know it's a couple of days longer, but I'm going there for Saturday and Sunday. I will be streaming on the Saturday from there, and that's obviously going to be probably a couple of days after Geonosis has come out, so I'm hoping I'll be able to stream some Geonosis gameplay from DreamHack. And on the 2nd, I will be part of a tournament for a little indie game, I guess we could call it, but I'll have more details about that closer to the actual event. And I will also have 5 tickets to give away to DreamHack Winter. You have to make your way there yourself, whether it's car, flying, or however you want to do it. I'm assuming it's mostly going to be relevant for Swedes who live fairly close, but make sure to follow me on Twitter. I'm going to do the giveaway there. I'll probably mention it in a video as well. The giveaway isn't live right now. I wanted to double check a couple of things, but it will be on Twitter because it's the easiest way for me to verify if you're from Sweden, if you can actually use the ticket and so on. But yeah, just keep that in mind, and if you're gonna go there anyways, well, like, make sure to hit me up on Twitter so we can meet up, or similarly. I'd love to say hi to a couple of you guys. And now moving on, I wanted to talk about a bit bigger topic, I guess we could say. The state of the channel, the future of the channel, and all that kind of things that I know you guys ask me a lot, both in videos and in streams, of course. And I always like to be 100% transparent, both regards how's it going with the channel, not just view and subscriber wise, but you know, economically, because I do this full time. I've done it for 2.5 years now, and you guys have always been a big part of that. And I've noticed that the more transparent I am with you guys, the better the state of the channel is, simply as that. Because whenever I've done, for instance, a sponsored video or something, which isn't that often, you guys are extremely supportive, and I that means a lot, because I see a lot of channels doing that and they just get sell out, why are you doing this? But since I do it very rarely, and when I do, I'm very transparent about it, you guys are very understandable, and that's something I really appreciate. So I'm gonna try to find more sponsors to help me out financing the channel, simply put. But I never want to promote something that's not relevant, which is why I say no to most like apps and things that I'm not 100% confident in the actual product. Maybe I'm stupid, maybe I should take some of them, I don't know, but yeah, I think as long as I can still do it full time and not have to take these, I'm fine with it. But overall, I know you've noticed I'm getting less views, getting less subscribers, and so on, and that's something I've noticed across the board with pretty much most Battlefront channels, at least, or Star Wars channels as well, at least those that are as old as mine is, and that's fine by me, if I'm gonna be honest, because first of all, the interest for Battlefront is obviously going down, but the big thing actually, which is on me, and the reason to why I'm getting less views, is because I'm streaming more, and that's understandable. You get less total views when you live stream, but I would say it's quality over quantity, where I would rather have 500 people watching a live stream than 20,000 watching a video, if you know what I mean. And I've focused more and more on live streams lately. I think it's probably more than 50% of my content. And there's so many of you tune in every live stream, whether it's Black Ops 4 or Battlefront 2, you super chat, you donate, you join the Senate, and all those kind of things have really helped me out a lot. And I'm gonna be honest here and say that I guess you call it viewer generated revenue, has become at least half of my total income, versus when I started doing this full time, it was all ad revenue, it was all about views, and that's because I had a lot more views back then. But now your support is literally the reason to why I can do this full time, with, you know, super chats, donations, joining the Senate, and sometimes buying merch as well. Everything like that helps me a ton. So I wanted to just say that and be honest with you. So every time you do decide to join the Senate or leave a donation on the stream, you do directly make it possible to do this full time. Because I am kind of in this space where I can do it full time. I don't have a lot of overhead, but I'm not struggling to pay my bills either. I'm kind of in just that sweet spot where I can do it full time, but if it goes down a little bit too much, I'm in trouble, you know? So right now I'm doing fine, and I'm hoping it's obviously gonna go up a little bit with all the Clone Wars stuff, but after February, that's where the big question and the big risk comes, I would say, because we don't know what's gonna happen after that. As far as we know, we got content until February, at which point all the way from now until then my channel is probably gonna do fine. Hopefully even go up a little bit since since there's been a big drought of content now. But after that, as far as we know, there's nothing until I guess November or December when Fallen Order comes out. So it's gonna be down to if they announce more content for 2019 or not. If they don't, I'm gonna have to think about, do I need to change the name of the channel? Is there gonna be more Battlefront in the future or not? I mean, I have no plans of changing the focus on the channel. It's gonna be Star Wars gaming. It always has been. It's just been mostly about Battlefront, simply because Battlefront has been the only new Star Wars game to cover and talk about. So Star Wars games I will cover no matter what my channel name is. And I would love to keep Battlefront updates, because I can easily cover other Star Wars games and people won't complain. But there's no point, on the other hand, to be called Battlefront updates if there's literally zero future for Battlefront. So again, this all comes down to what they will be coming out and saying over the next couple of months, I'm guessing. Will there be content in 2019? Will there not be content in 2019? Beyond February, of course. Because if they do continue for a whole nother year, like most of us hope for, I'm good. I can continue doing this, keep the name and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's I guess the current state of the channel, and also my plans for the future. It depends. I'm just waiting for that, I guess, announcement. Oh, we're done after February, or oh, we're continuing until episode 9. You know, that's gonna be where I take the decision on the name of the channel, really, because the content won't change. It'll still be Star Wars gaming. I'll still be live streaming a lot, even if there's a big gap. I mean, hell, we had a 1 year gap between the last DLC of Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2, and I was fine in that year, so I would probably be fine between Fallen Order and the end of Battlefront 2 as well. Hopefully there won't be a gap, and hopefully it will continue in 2019, but yeah, we'll see. I just thought I'd let you know my thoughts anyways, and also your effect on the channel and how much it really helps out on the streams and joining the Senate and everything like that. And I'm hoping they're gonna have more features for joining the Senate or becoming a YouTube member, as it's called, even if you only watch videos. Right now all you really get is a badge in the comments and Discord access, and sometimes I'll make some exclusive community posts as well, but most of the value is really through the streams, and I wish they would focus a bit more on the videos as well, so that more people might be interested in joining. But yeah, I think that was all I wanted to discuss. Please let me know in the comments below what you thought about this video, and also what your thoughts are on any of the topics that I discussed, and if you have any feedback for any of it whatsoever. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.